Hello everyone, and how are you? Welcome back to my channel, Big Will 420, and I'm here with the Will's Weekly Wisdom, and this is going to be wisdom for today, which is Monday, and I'm sorry it's so late, and then tomorrow, Tuesday the 3rd, all the way to Sunday the 8th. Okay, and so what we're going to do is I have here the decks I'm using, the Witch's Tarot companion deck made by Ellen Dugan, as well as the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards and Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, and of course the Angel Oracle Prayer card Oracle deck made by Kyle Gray. Guys, I'm sorry my voice is still kind of in and out because of this thing that's been going around. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Monday and Tuesday. And I'm going to flip both cards over together. So we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Four of Swords. So traditionally the Nine of Cups card, in this picture you see this lady here, okay? She's pouring wine into a glass, and there's a pumpkin cornucopia here. Now cups are emotions. And this is the Hope and Wishes card of the deck. And this is also the Four of Swords. And this lady here, she's against the castle wall. There's ivy there. It's kind of hard to see. And she's finding a place to find that fourth sword. And traditionally, swords are intellect and mental abilities. So what this is saying for Monday and Tuesday is that we have some kind of wish or hope going on, okay, that we really want. But we're also knowing that we need rest, too, because the Four Swords card traditionally represents rest, recuperation, the need to just either mentally slow down, physically slow down, emotionally, whatever the case may be. So what I'm sensing is that we're kind of taking a step back for a minute and reflecting on what's going on, where we've been this past week, and the past month, if anything else. Again, I know that was for the weekend wisdom too last week, and I did this too. But it seems like we're still going into that for Monday and Tuesday. And so to get more insight, we're going to flip over our, Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. And so here we go. And see, this is exactly what I was talking about. We have the Four of Water, which would be the Four Cups here. Okay? And it says, missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. And you see this lady here, this kind of mermaid in the water, looking around and not seeing the other two cups, three cups in the background. And traditionally the Four Cups is saying that you think that all is lost, or you think that, something's missing, you don't have everything that you need, but there's really more around than you realize. You just kind of have to take a second look at it, okay? And that's followed with the Seven of Water, which is the Seven of Cups as well. And this represents choices. And it says, a complex decision, they need to do research, stop procrastinating. So what this is telling me is that, excuse me, we're aware that we have a lot of options right now as far as the beginning of the week goes. And we're really knowing that we have a lot of choices that we have to make. And we have to narrow it down to one choice or one desire. What is it we really want? Or in this case, what is it we really hope that will come to be, or wish that will come to be for ourselves? Okay? And for the Angel decks, Angel Oracle advice for this, and this is amazing. And this actually, these all go very well together. Leap of Faith for Monday and Tuesday, as well as Take Time to Breathe. So we're going to go with Leap of Faith first. It says, I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. And so what the Leap of Faith card here is, and this angel here is in purple and black and white, and there's, I want to say there's like shooting stars in the background, and she's in space with this big old light in her hand. Is it saying that you are ready to take a leap of faith, take a blind chance or a chance forward, hoping and knowing or wishing that everything will work itself out. And then we have also the follow with that, take time to breathe. This is indicating, it says, thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. So what this is telling us is that also while we're relaxing, we know that our guardian angels are allowing us to have that moment to do so, granting those possibilities. And for me personally, excuse me, I know within the past week I've been so busy going between both of my jobs and trying to get things set up for this month in particular. I actually am taking these next 2 days to just relax and kind of think about the next steps I want personally to go forward with. And so that's what I get for Monday and Tuesday, guys, is that we're hoping things are going to work out. We got to make sure we open our eyes to all the possibilities and choices we have, and we need to make sure we get rest and make sure we take time to breathe and relax and take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to take the next step to go forward. Okay? So, now we're going to move on to Wednesday. And so, in the middle of the week, we have the Emperor. Awesome. So, the Emperor in this deck is associated with Aries. And so, the Emperor here, which is a major arcana card, by the way, is looking at these two children with the mountains in the background. And he's got his little staff there, and the cup there, and he's got his little throne with a purple shawl. And the Emperor, more or less, is stability. It's he rules swiftly, but he doesn't need to use a weapon. He uses his words and his intellect to get things done in stability. So he quietly watches over his kingdom, but knowing he's got a silent strength with him. And so what I think this is telling me from off of the bat is that things in the middle of the week will start to make more sense, and we'll start to feel more stable with everything. So that's what I get from this card. All right? And to go with that, we have, and see, look at this, son. Double Emperor. So, okay, so this is exactly saying what I was confirming, is this is with Archangel Michael, and Michael rules the first chakra, he's stability and strength. Bam! Thank you. And what this is saying, guys, is it says organization and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. And this is telling us, and you can see this one, Archangel Michael's got his wings there with a guitar next to him, sitting on another throne. And so this is really telling me, guys, that we are going to be solid and confirmed in our structures and what in our goals and what we're doing by the middle of the week. Okay? Right there. And so we're going to have that strength and stability, and we're going to know where we stand and know what we want. 4 at the top is the number of strength and stability as well. And the Oracle guide to go with this from the Angel Oracle deck, Angel Prayer deck, is Peaceful Warrior, Archangel Ariel. And it says, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. And she's got a lot of yellow and gold, and, you know, I really like this card. It's almost reminiscent of the sun. So, going with this, and Archangel Ariel, by the way, is the ruler of the 7th chakra. She's the top crown energy. She's the ruler of the keeper of life. And so what this is telling me is that we are peacefully, we're sitting back and we're standing peacefully with strength and conviction and stability, and we're knowing that we are on the right path. And this is kind of like a light. It's like lighting the way. If you see, these are all light-driven cards here. So this is really good for Wednesday. I like that. So, moving on to Thursday, everybody. Okay, Thursday, we have, and bam, what do you know? Wow, God, this is amazing, guys. We have the luminescent sign. We have strength, first off, another major arcana card. And strength, this lady has the luminescent sign, okay, which is the infinity sign. And, by the way, which is the number 8, power number, backwards. We see the lion here, and she's lying next to the line with roses. Okay, and strength technically means 2 things. It means that you have the strength to handle your issues or problems or convictions with a silent, strong type, peaceful strength. You know, you're taming your beast, if you will, with a peaceful, determined strength. So that's what I like this card. This card's telling us that we are going to be very strong come Thursday. And then here we are to go further inside. We have the Ace of Water. Now, aces, as you all know, is beginnings, and this would be the Ace of Cups card. And it says, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. And this guy here looks like he's another mermaid with a cup right there. Okay? And so what this is saying is that we're going to be coming to a new emotional strength, or newfound strength that's very new to us, okay? And so to go with that for Thursday, here we go. Love and accept yourself. And in this card, you see this lady. It looks like she's an angel. I want to say that's her human self, but then this is her angelic guide, her angel self there, drawing a heart around her in the mirror. And it says, thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. So by Thursday, we're going to have a lot of more strength, and we're going to feel like we're on an emotional new beginning, And we're going to feel like we are really finally loving who we are on the inside and on the outside. You know, the luminescent sign means as above, so below, as within, so without. And so, you know, infinite. And that's what I get from this. So now we're going to move on to the weekend, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or Friday and Saturday. And bam, what do you know? The Eight of Wands. Here we go. So the Eight of Wands usually means, if you look at this card, you can see peaceful water in the background with mountains, and the sky is really blue, and these flowers on these wands. And so the Eight of Wands traditionally means that there's news, some good news coming, news of some kind of creative thing or project or ability here, okay? And the wands are pointing forward towards the water, and I like that. And to go with this, we have, oh my God, number 21, a major arcana card, and this is the world, again, with Archangel Michael. And it says, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. And what this card is saying is basically it's the completion. The angels or whatever, spirit guides, whatever you choose to believe, are saying that you are going to get news of something really well-deserved in your life. Something that you've worked hard for. It's going to be really good news, and that you're going to be coming to an end and completing a cycle in a good way towards the weekend, okay? Now, the final card we have for that, to go with that, bam, is Trust Your Vibes, okay? And I love this card, too. This angel is very beautiful with the gray hair and her beautiful, pure heart there. And we have, and it says, thank you, angels. Today, I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So this is telling us, more or less, that we're going to feel intuitively what's going on for us to come to the end of the week towards the weekend, what the right choices we'll need to make, and what really intuitively we're going to be feeling. And we're going to have that completion, if you will, and know that good news is coming. Now, I'm going to take a look back at all these cards. I'm going to look at them line for line, okay? So we're going to start with the Witch's Tarot from Monday through Saturday. So we have the Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, and then Emperor, Strength, and Eight of Wands. So looking back at all these cards here, I see more or less a sense of, like I said, hoping and wishing, a little being unsure towards the beginning of the week, but then having that certainty in the middle of the week and that strength and overcoming that, and then also being free and creative and getting even more good news towards the end of the week into the weekend. And then same thing with the Doreen Wisdom cards. Not sure emotionally where we are really standing. We're kind of confused here and there, but then having that strength come in again. Okay, and then also, you know, being emotionally aware, because remember, we start off with water at the beginning of the week, then we have the strength, then we have water emotions again afterwards, and again, Archangel Michael. Michael, man, I'm telling you, he's with us this week. And so, yeah, I mean, that's really, and then that's the strength that we're going to have for that, and coming to a completion. And then with the angel guides, you know, again, we have purple here, so that makes sense for today. Purple is justice, and white, purity, and wishing on a star, which last night I saw a star, a falling star, and I made a wish. That's funny. And then taking time to breathe and relax. Today we're relaxing. Tomorrow we're going to be relaxing. But then again, we have aware of our pure light, being that it's like this card to me is almost like the sun. If this were a tarot deck, it's like the sun for her. That's what that reminds me of. Knowing it's all about us and being strong in what we're doing, and then making sure we love ourselves and we're aware of that emotional healing, if we will, and our powerful intuitive nature and intuition will kick in the weekend. So it seems like, even though we're like starting a little unstable and relaxive and kind of, you know, in between things in the beginning of this week, like I said, by the middle of the week we are stronger. We're getting that self-confidence, that strength, that wisdom, that courage to go through. Same thing with Thursday, but on an emotional level, for ourselves internally. And by the end of the week, we've completed something. We're going to get good news about something coming in, and we're going to be intuitive about what's going on and what's really making sense for the weekend. And maybe, you know, as this week unfolds, we'll be able to go, oh, hey, that's right. This happened on Wednesday, and I totally predicted it. So, all in all, a very, very good week, guys. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm going to try to do a weekend reflection one this week. Last week didn't upload for some reason. I don't know what happened. But yeah, be good to each other, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, namaste. Blessed be, and I'll see you guys next time.